Today, we begin this ceremony by remembering the most precious angel given to Kori and Eric, and our sweet Avery Marie.
Look outside, painted skies, here comes the light.
And while we may still have questions why Avery was taken so quickly, God completely outdid himself when he gave us Miss Dakota Rose, as all of y'all are seeing today.
It's in your eyes, and it pulls the ocean tides.
The first time I met Eric, I was bartending at Big Bulls, and I was working the inside bar, and we have a volleyball league on Thursdays.
She knew Craig from school, and Craig was actually just talking to her there in passing.
Hadn't seen each other since graduation, and out of nowhere, here comes this shirtless, very obnoxious, drunk Eric, and he like throws his arm around Craig, and he was like, "You gonna introduce me to your friend?"
I think I might have had some liquid courage to go introduce myself.
Like I said, it was a weekly volleyball league, so every Thursday I saw him, and it just kind of went from there. We exchanged numbers.
Holding on so tight, this is everything, this is everything.
From there, it just kind of took off. I took her out to check the trail cameras out there in Indiana, so she got to ride the four-wheeler and stuff. And
Caught a sunset on the four-wheeler, but we talked all the time, texting all the time. So, and honestly, it just went from there.
Don't wake up from this dream, real our scenes, playing on repeat.
We got pregnant with Miss Avery and went through all of that together. So I think that that was the true test of our relationship, that if I was meant to be with anybody, it was Eric. We're definitely each other's best friends. He's my rock. Now we have Dakota. Watching him be a dad to her is like the greatest thing. I couldn't ask for a better best friend, a better dad to my daughters.
I watched your eyes dance when you spoke of him. You said, "Sammy, just listen to him sing." You pulled a video up of him, and I sat and I watched him play guitar and sing In Color by Jamie Johnson. But what I really was watching was you. And all my years of knowing you, I had never seen you this happy. I have to include one of my very, 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 very favorite movie quotes about love. It says, "In my opinion, the best thing you can do is find a person who loves you for exactly what you are. Good mid, bad mid, ugly, pretty, handsome, what have you. The right person will think the sun shines out your ass. That's the kind of person that's worth sticking with." You two share that. May you always laugh together, find joy in the little things, and remember to never stop finding the sunshine in one another. Cheers.
It was shortly after we had lost Avery. I got pregnant again with Dakota immediately, which wasn't planned at all, but it was meant to be.
the proposal was tough because I honestly had no idea what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be something special, and so we did it down in Florida. We were at the beach.
So it was perfect. We were at Clearwater Beach. We had dinner. The sun was starting to set. We had cameras going and everything, having family pictures taken.
So she's all dolled up, and we go to the beach for pictures. and we get a seashell because I'm gonna hide it in a seashell and sit it on the sand. And as we're taking pictures, she likes to collect seashells. So I was gonna be like, hey, there's a really good one there. Grab that, grab it, there's a ring.
The most impacting example that a daughter will see on how she should be loved and treated when she starts dating, which will be never, is how the father loved, respected, and put her mother first.
Well, actually, the ring got stuck in that seashell at first, so there's a slight panic going on. We eventually got the ring out and lightly sat it in there and sat it down. We go up there to get pictures done, and when it's just me and her getting pictures and we're smiling, and I'm trying to, give her that notion like, look, there's a really pretty shell. She's like, okay, we'll get it later. I'm like, no, that's a good one. I was like, somebody could grab that, like, grab it now.
Not right now, I don't need to pick that shell up. And he's like, no, seriously, like that's a really pretty shell. You need to pick that shell up. And finally I was like, why? And I like pulled it up.
So she did, she got the shell, saw the ring. When she, turned back around, saw me. I was on one knee waiting. Said my proposal there and had everybody there, on the ones on FaceTime that could be on FaceTime. And
everybody was there with like their phones, and we got to FaceTime my parents from home, so they got to be a part of it.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mr. Parks, you may kiss your bride.
And Dakota's attitude ruined this next part of the speech, but I'm going to say it anyway. And I know precious Angel Avery was helping her little sister walk down that aisle, even though she didn't. Sharing the happiness this day has brought their little family.